I won't let you go!
Okay, so welcome to our vlog. We are talking about vlogging in a hurricane. So we've got water behind us, and you might be asking yourself, why is it not like thunderstorming and like raining and like wind like blowing over like the tripod and stuff?
Time.
And that's exactly right. We are waiting to figure out whether or not the hurricane is actually going to hit us or not. And so part of that is, yeah, for real. Part of that is there's like 3 different paths that the hurricane can take, and so we're waiting to see which path it actually takes, whether it goes around Florida on the East Coast or whether it goes around Florida on the West Coast. And if it comes through Tampa Bay, like almost every news agency is reporting that if it comes through Tampa Bay, everything is getting destroyed, and Tampa Bay will be no more. There's no more Davis Islands, there's no more downtown Tampa, there's no more like Channelside or any of that, because it's all going to get wiped out because it's all near water. So that'll be interesting to see if Tampa Bay gets wiped out because of Hurricane Irma.
New River
Through the entire state. Wouldn't that be fun?
It's gonna go into like our bay and
just like all
Carve
the way
River.
through downtown to like the Hillsborough River. Yeah, that'll be cool. What's interesting though, honestly, what I hate the most about hurricanes, and you probably do too, is that if it's only like passing adjacent to you, you still get like flooded and you still get like power outages, and it's just miserable, and there's like nothing to do.
But you can't say that you've been to a hurricane.
No,
you just got to
no,
deal with it.
Exactly. Yeah, but even
Still,
there are
it's, like,
so many
miserable.
people that just come to this location just to get more red than they already are. Like that's all that they're here for. They're not here for the water. They don't get in the water. They just roll out like a lounge chair, not a lounge chair, a lawn chair. Get more
like
red.
my dad.
Right?
My dad, when he goes to the beach, I have a condo, and each year we go to the beach, but he actually brings grass with him and lays down grass. He hates sand that much.
Bring your grass to the beach. Lay on the grass.
He wants.
Is it like AstroTurf?
No, it's just salt you got from Home Depot.
Oh my god.
Yes, redneck.
Like actual grass.
Well, he's from Cock from Mississippi.
Oh my god. So he brings actual like live grass to the beach.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I've never even heard of that.
He just puts it on top of the cooler.
Is it actually like growing?
I mean, it's grass.
Like is it like a pallet of grass?
It's sod.
Oh my god, he's got actual...
It's what you put on after you put the top soil.
Oh my god. That's nuts, so I've never heard of that.
Like, you know the stuff you pay for to put on your yard?
Yeah.
That's stuff.
That's like a whole nother level of Florida. That's like literally... Damn. I've never even heard of that.
Word of advice.
What?
If you're ever in a hurricane.
There's a
If you're in
plane.
a small car,
There's a plane.
it's low to the ground, and you need to go through a big puddle,
Yeah.
stick behind that big-ass truck.
There we go. That's a good...
Use his
Yes.
waves in your advantage.
If it floods in your area and you need an out, have one of your friends drive in front of you with big wide-ass tires in a lifted truck where he won't be affected, and then he can wake all the water out of the way, and then you can drive your small lowered car behind them. That's a great tip.
And if you want to make money, what my brother used to do...
Be that big truck.
Yeah, be that big truck. Go and find people that are stalled in the water.
Yeah,
with
and
a
tow
rope
'em out.
and chain.
Yeah.
Go drag them out.
I did that last time South Tampa flooded with Kyle. Think about these people.
People paid my brother.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Like, he didn't ask for money. They paid him.
Okay, there's a memory that I have very vividly where I think Rob was with me, and we took my XJ Cherokee over to the hill, and it was like 2 a.m. and we were in my Jeep, and we got it stuck. And literally...
I remember Robert told me this.
Yeah, literally. So my XJ had no exhaust, and we literally got it stuck, and I was like flooring the thing for like 20 minutes trying to get it unstuck. And the neighbors like a mile away called the cops, and the cops came out to the place, they walked all the way into where we were stuck and told us to leave, and we were like, if you can get us unstuck, we'll leave. And they were like, no, that's up to you. And I was so pissed. But the weird thing was, I actually had like $200 in cash on me. I don't even remember why. And so I called an Uber to like get us out of the shithole. And literally, it said on the app that a guy in a Tacoma was coming. And so I was like, hell yeah, we're going to get a Tacoma to come, and I'm going to pay him like $100 to tow me out of this shit show. And literally the guy showed up in a Corolla. He shows up in a Corolla, and we get in, and we say, where's the Tacoma? And he goes, oh, it's at my house. And I go, okay, if you can go get your Tacoma, I'll pay you $150 to tow me out of this hole. And he's like, I don't know, man, it's my birthday. Like, it was literally the guy's birthday, and he was like, I don't want to do it. And it was like 2 a.m. And so,
why the fuck is he out Ubering at 2 a.m. on his birthday?
Yeah, because of hot girls. Like, he thought we were girls, and, like, he thought I was with girls. And he apparently, like, cheated on his wife. And so...
Whoa. Florida.
Yeah, Florida Ubers. And so, My Jeep was like flooded with water, like muddy water, and it was just disgusting. And so,
yeah, Rob told me he was inside the car too.
It was so bad. And so what we did was we got this Uber driver to drive all the way back to his house, which was like 10 miles away, get his truck, and then we all got in his truck and drove all the way back to the hill. And that is one creepy ass truck.
Yeah,
I feel like he could like cut us up into pieces behind. See, that's the truck we were talking about. And just like no one would know.
It's a butcher's cab.
Yeah, literally.
The truck with the butcher's cab in.
Like, it's literally like a work
utility
yeah.
truck.
But like, he can very easily just like have like an ambulance bed in the back and like dissect us. Florida. You never know. Some people are just out for work, and some people are out for play, and you never know which, because that is way too nice and clean a truck to be working with. He does not go to construction sites.
Why is he at a park?
I know. Okay, so back to the story. So the plane is gone, and so the guy is like speaking Spanish, and Rob, who actually knows like this much Spanish, says something that Gavin and I have no clue what he just said. But he pisses off the Uber driver so much that the guy is literally like, it's my fucking birthday, I'm going home. Yep. Come on.
I'm going in it?
Yeah. $50 just because of Rob. So he's at $200 to tow out a super lightweight Jeep with his brand new Tacoma 4x4. And so he goes up into the hill and he tows us out. And it's like 3 a.m. at that time. And there was literally so many like mosquitoes and stuff. The guy was talking about like, the guy with mosquito viruses, what is that called?
Zika?
Yeah, he was like, man, I better not get the Zika virus right now. I was like, wow, dude, okay, just like pull out my truck with your like my Jeep didn't even have AC. Like, we had all the windows down and it was flooded with like muddy mosquito water. And he was like complaining in his brand new like AC Tacoma. But anyway, so he pulled us out and I gave him $200 and he was like, can you guide us out of like the hill? Because he didn't want to get stuck. And I was like, damn, okay, sure, whatever. So I literally had to like guide him like trail style out of the hill because he was afraid he would get stuck in his brand new Tacoma. Like, what are we gonna do? So we went to Walmart at like 4 a.m. We go into Walmart and we just buy like 5 bags of rice and we pour it in the floorboards.
That's actually pretty damn smart.
Right? And it literally, no joke, 5 bags of rice in the back floorboards and the front floorboards not only cleared up all the humidity, that was like the driest car I've ever owned. And it actually took care of some of the mud. I don't even know how, but like literally, and it was funny because that night was the night before I sold that Jeep for $1,000. and called me up before we went mudding. I don't even know why we decided to go mudding, other than it was like a 4x4, and we were like, yeah, you know, last outing in the Jeep. And we literally like nearly totaled the thing before I was going to sell it in the morning. Having home at like 5 a.m. And I went home and I slept for like 2 hours and then got up and took it to the guy that was going to buy it, full of rice. And the guy was like, dude, what the fuck is all this? And I was like, oh yeah, so, you know, I went mudding last night and it was no big deal, you know, everything's fine. You just got to clear the rice out. And he was like, okay, sounds good. Like, he wasn't even phased at all. He was just like, this is normal. We're just gonna, you know, clean out the fucking rice.
He probably thought that was normal.
Yeah. He was like, okay, this is probably, you know,
4x4 methodology.
Yeah, like 4x4 methodology. Just like throw rice in the floorboards and go mudding. And that is the one vehicle that I sold that I still see on like a daily basis. Like, Rob and I saw it like 2 days ago. It was hilarious. And I'm pretty sure it's... What the fuck? That's definitely got to be in the video. He's literally having the best time right now.
The only thing that's over there is like disc golf.
I know, yeah. Like, what the hell?
I have not good time playing disc golf.
Right. But anyway, so yeah, so... Jesus Christ, guy.
I won't let you go!
Gotta be the weirdest interruption in a video on YouTube.
Don't let him go.
I know.
Don't let him go.
Don't let him go. He'll sing to you if you let him go. Jesus Christ.
Hey.
But yeah, so we showed up, and the guy literally bought my Jeep full of rice, and it was rusted, and it was just a shit show. Like, it overheated like all the time. I don't know. He gave me a ride home. After he bought it for me, he gave me a ride home, and then I got a job at the dealership that he worked at, because he decided to stop paying me at this dealership that I got a job at because I sold the Jeep. Like, one day I came in and I was like, why didn't my direct deposit go through? And they were like, we can't approve your hours. And I was like, why? And they go, oh, well, because we don't actually know that these are the hours that you worked. And I was like, what do you mean? He's actually got a voice which is really like disturbing.
Like in this part of the song. Like, he's really good at one part of the song.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying now.
I really hope
saying,
everything
don't
in this video gets picked up. Like, all the planes and the singing and everything. I really hope it all gets picked up. Y'all gotta hear this, because this is hilarious. The guy is literally like, how many feet away would you say that is? Like 600 feet?
I want to say less than 100 yards.
Really? I need like Rob to video record this so that I can get their reactions.
Go find him. Just pick up the camera and go find him.
We could go find him.
What song is that?
I have no idea.
Are we doing this?
Yeah. He's right there. He's literally right there. Do you see him? He's right back here.
Looks like he's...
Yeah. Okay, we gotta go now. He's coming. See, that's the truck. So at the end of a Hoonigan video, they say, "That's a wrap!" really loudly. Like, extroverted people do that. Like, like I'm a very introvert. Like I don't seem like it because I really put myself out there, but I'm a really introverted type person. Yeah.
Me too. But,
Why are we doing this? We're so introverted.
yeah. That's my point. That's my point I'm trying to make to you. Like, wait,
Okay.
you show this way?
So how should we end the video?
I think I have an idea.
What do you have?
That's a wrap!